Alright guys, hold up just a minute. I need to do something. eBay.com. The Andy Warhol collection. Oh my god, guys. Guys, look at this. Guys, look at this. The Andy Warhol collection. Original sketches. Look at how crappy these paintings look. Oh my god, $5,000. I could draw this. I mean, this one's okay. But fucking... Are you kidding me? $7,000? These aren't... This isn't art. This is someone who's like day 3 in art class and they're like, oh, I'm kind of getting the hang of it. That's what these pictures are. Like this person just went to art school for like a month and then was like, I can do it. This one's fine. I think this is a photograph. These other ones, they're just, ugh. It's such amateur hour, dude. It's something for $8,000. He's like, oh, this is my best one yet. Gotta put an extra grand on it. Oh my god. It's so gross, dude. What the heck? It's not that it's gross, it's that it's freaking it's amateur drawings and he's trying to charge that outrageous price for it. I can understand if he was selling it for like $2 and it was for a charity, but like no. And calling it the Andy Warhol collection. Dude, I'm gonna come out with my baked Ziti collection and it's gonna be all the crappy sketches that are in my sketchbook right now. What was I gonna look up? Yeah, backfire remote. Let's see if anyone's selling their this is the one I'm looking for. 89 bucks, really? Guys, I'm so pissed. I bought this, eBay's not gonna give me anything. I bought this board. What was it? Ultron. What? So I bought this skateboard. Nice looking board, right? I mean, it's got these big wheels on it. You can put a flashlight on top of it if you want. I didn't. It just kind of gets in the way of my tricks. It's cool, right? I got a couple $100 off, whatever. They always have coupons. But then, I guess like a half a year later, they come out with a better version of it. They come out with a better version that lasts longer, that goes faster. Like speed, it can go 2 miles an hour more than my current one. I've always felt like with my current one, I need that extra kick. I need that, you know, I need to go a little bit faster or whatever. And it's terrible. It's terrible. So now I'm stuck with this one, right? I'm not spending another $1,000. I mean, if this one, because it's broken right now, if I can't get it fixed, then I'll probably go with the next one. But then once I buy this one, then it's like, oh, you know, it's going to be half a year later. The new one's going to come out. I like the lights a lot better on this one. So I need to replace the remote. $85 freaking dollars. Holy crud. Gotta buy it. I gotta buy it. Proceed to checkout. So this is for the Ranger too, and it's for the Mini. So actually, I just want to buy myself the Mini, because I don't want to replace the whole freaking skateboard. The Mini's $550. Ugh. I don't like those small wheels. The small wheels bump really high on bumps or whatever, so it's terrible. Yeah, I was thinking about it because I looked at the warranty on this or whatever, and if a defect arises during the warranty period, company will send new parts. Manufacturer warranty applies to new complete skateboard purchases. Da, da, da. Backfire discount code. Here we go. Here we go. Apply. Nope. Nope. $15% off my order. Here we go. Nope. $30 off. Nope. Oh, I'm not at backfireboardusa.com. I gotta go backfireboardusa.com. Not secure. Oh, well. Backfire Boards USA. Backfireboardsusa.com. There we go. Here's the official website. Here's where I can buy the remote and chargers. Here's the remote. Alright. Wow, $15 a month. Yep. Discount code. Boom. Nope. Welcome 30. Nope. Next coupon. Nope. 12% off. Nope. 10% off. To whatever discount I can get. Nope. Nope. 5% off, whatever. That's like $5. Nope. Welcome 10. It's a 2% off discount. Oh, I almost get it. Okay, this website sucks. Win a free gift or board. Sure, I'll enter my email. There we go. You've been entered to win. Okay, so basically there are risks of serious or fatal injury from collision, loss of control, and unexpected falls while using this electric skateboard. It is your sole responsibility to learn safety to ride to reduce the risks. Yeah, well, my board malfunctioned and it shot into the street when I was trying to brake. So, and not only did I almost get flung in front of a bunch of cars at a busy intersection, but it also disrupted traffic during rush hours. So that they didn't put that in. I mean, loss of control doesn't necessarily mean parts malfunction. So, I mean, I could email them and do a dispute, but I really don't feel like it. Email this one. Yep. Oh, I gotta not show any of that. Element. All right. Are they gonna charge me an arm and a leg for shipping? Yeah, they're charging me fucking $7. They're charging me $8 for shipping. For $1.17 more, I can get 3 business day shipping. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. I'll get it on Friday, assuming their offices are still open right now. I can't get free shipping. Backfire board discount codes. Amazon. Oh, I forgot to check Amazon. Backfire remote. Nope. Backfire board free shipping. Nope. They're not gonna give it to me. They can't give me free shipping? Whatever, man. Fine, alright, so I'm paying $93 for this stupid remote. Just go through PayPal. Yep, same as shipping address. PayPal credit. Nope. Alright, so I had $20 in my account. In my PayPal, so I ended up spending 73. What the hell? Oh, I can get updates via Facebook Messenger. Yeah, they're gonna email me about that. Let's see here. I need to look up. What do I need to look up? Hey, how much money do you have? Guys, I spent after the afternoon today. I spent the afternoon today trying to fix my skateboard or whatever. Wesley didn't. Wait, $500? Oh, the Venmo went. Yeah, that was a while ago. $42 on Amazon? What did I buy on Amazon? Oh yeah, that's right. Put some money in, took some out, check in the box. I'm still paying dental insurance. Wait, I don't want to be paying for Legal Shield. Get me off a Legal Shield. That was months ago. Get me off a Legal Shield. Hey. Get me off a Legal Shield. Don't send me. Better way to track everything online, check my stuff. Yeah, they want me to download this app. No. I'm not downloading an app to freaking track my package. I need to go to Legal Shield and freaking unsubscribe from them or whatever. Yeah, whatever, man. I don't care. Typical password. I need to cancel my membership to this place. And then plans. Payment. I need to undo the payments. No family plan. I need to cancel. It's been charging me all this crap for freaking months now. Whatever, it was on the 14th. I just need to cancel before. I need to put a reminder for myself. Bookmark this. God, I only have $500. I'm not gaining money. Legal Shield. Yep. Whoopie-doo. So, yeah. Boys. Today, we're just gonna be playing more games. I don't know. What do you expect of me? What do you want from me? Right? I'm gonna be playing more, Please, I'm getting over it. I don't know. I feel like playing getting over it right now. So be fun. Be mucho fun. Okay, let's see here. Oh, my whole computer froze. Well, excuse you. He didn't respond to me. Dang it. Fucking. God dang it. Oh boy, this again. Whoopie-doo. Bye. Hello, Mayo. No. Oh, here we go. Alright, guys. We're playing this game. We're playing getting over it. Go. There we go. Then we'll pop up. We'll go up like this. Pull yourself in, buddy. Pull yourself in. Just like that. And that's how it's done, boys. Yeah. There we go. And then we're gonna go like that. Oh. Pull. Boom. Just like that. Pull. Pull. Boom. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, baby. Let's do it. Oh no. Oh, that was a big jump. That was a big drop. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Perfect landing, guys. Perfect landing. Oh, yeah. Wow. We're getting faster and faster in this section, aren't we, guys? Aren't we? You and I collectively. Or however many people's watching us. Oh, just like that, boys. Just like the. Oh, Christ. Okay. Here we go. This section isn't too bad. Yeah, you son of a. Go. And then we're gonna go and pull ourselves in. For some reason, this part's kind of wonky for me. There we go. And then... this game's pretty fun. This is what I would describe. It's challenging, you know? Oh. Grab onto it, and boom, just like that. Oh. Not the safest. Oh. Nope. Oh, ho, ho. No, no, no. Woo! Oh shit! Yeah! Haha. Dude, when he gets on the little corner like that, it's just awesome. It's just great. Oh. Why? Why? Oh, nope. Oh, look at that. Dude, this guy's flying. Pull yourself up to go. Pull yourself up, man. Pull yourself up. Guys. I need it. Wait, what am I supposed to do over here now? What the frick? Wait, what do I have to do over here? Wait a second. Wait. Ah, okay. Yeah, here it is. It's a bunch of office boxes floating. Real great. Real great. Real great. Pull it in, buddy. Pull it. No. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it. No.
This is the hour of lead.
It's not the hour
Remembered
of life.
if outlived.
It is
As
actually.
freezing persons recollect the snow.
Actually.
First chill, then stupor,
Actually.
then the letting go. Emily Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson, you bitch. Oh, it's nice taking you. Oh, yeah. Nope. Oh, nope. No. 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 Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Launch it up. Boom. Launch it up. Because I found out Doki Doki doesn't actually release until tomorrow night. So, we're not going to be able to play it until Thursday. Unfortunately. Nope. Nice. Alright. Get on that. Get on the rake. No. Get on the rake. Nope. Nope. Get on the rake. Alright, cool. Got on the rake. Alright. Now we can do this. And we can do this. Oh my god. Oh my god, we can do this. And then we can do this. Can kind of plow our way over here. At least when I fail this part, it doesn't send me too far back, you know? Your streaming career has only just begun. No, excuse me.
I feel your pain.
No, you don't.
The pain in knowing this has happened to you. The pain in knowing what more tears we've gained. But through all this, I feel your pain. Octavia Hawkins Richardson.
Dang it, it wasn't even him. He doesn't even know my pain. Only freaking Olivia Hawkins Richardson knows my pain. Ooh, what if I just fling myself up there?
I'm crushing your dreams and dashing your hopes.
I'm sure you
You're
are.
climbing a mountain with a hammer and no ropes.
Who said that? Who said that, Benefati? I would love to know. Who said that one? Yeah, I'm climbing a mountain with a hammer and no ropes. Was it you? Was it you this time? Was it you this time that's tormented me to this stupid rock part again? And then even after I pass this rock part, which for some reason I'm not that great at, then I get to another rock part that I'm even worse at than this part? Is that what you're doing, Olivia Hawkins Richardson? Or whatever the frick your name was? To be honest, actually, to be honest. Here we go. Alright, I was honest enough. And then we can do this. Oh, and then we can do this one. And then we can do that one. Perfect. Perfect. Guys, I'm not even trying. Guys, I'm not even trying. I have I have my blindfold on and I'm playing with a USB steering wheel. That's why I'm not able to succeed at this. Oh, bye-bye.
The mountain seems no more a soulless thing,
Bye.
but rather as a shape of ancient fear.
It's ancient
in
fear.
darkness and the winds of chaos
Can't let the
born,
ancient fear
amid
get
the
to me.
lordless heavens thundering, a presence crouched, enormous and austere, before whose feet the mighty waters mourn.
Dang.
George Sterling.
Dang. I didn't know you were writing the first chapter to every boring novel, George Sterling. Because that's typically how it is. It's the first couple paragraphs are just a bunch of freaking... It's just a bunch of metaphors that don't make any sense and don't actually tell me what the book is about. It's a freaking Hello Kitty adventure book, and it starts talking about how the lordless spirits freaking cast thunder upon to smite my sins or whatever, and then I get to go on a Hello Kitty adventure for the rest of the book. It's like what freaking... Why did I have to listen to your poetry? Why do I have to start every single book listening to your poetry, you stupid video game? Don't even get me started on those books that start with literally, I was born. Like, I hate you. I don't want to know that you were born or whatever. I want to be able to figure out. I'm reading a book right now, guys, called Song of Achilles. And it's heralded as like, oh, like, freaking the greatest mythological fiction of like our time or whatever. It's just like every English major out there just loves this book or whatever. That's an okay book. They like it because it's a they like it because it's, you know, it's a modern novel version interpretation of freaking like of those old Greek mythology epics. Or whatever, but it's put in like a book form and it's told from the perspective of someone, I don't know. But so the person who it's told from the perspective of, it's literally like, oh, I was born whatever, right? My father was this or whatever, right? And then it just starts talking about like his early life, like his childhood and stuff. I hate books that freaking like don't, like, your story isn't about this little kid or whatever, right? It's about the adults who he becomes. So I don't need the book to describe freaking like this giant like prologue that spans multiple chapters about like, oh, how the kid was born and stuff. Like, I understand that like how you grow up kind of shapes who you are as a person, but you need to not waste my time with that. If someone's traumatized or if someone has personality traits that you don't, if someone has like personality traits about them because of something that happened in their life, you don't spell it out for me. Whenever I meet a new person on the street, they're not going to tell me their life story, you know, for the first 3 chapters, right? I get to see who they are as I want to see who they are as a person now. And then because of that, I want to get interested in them and I want to be curious. And then once my curiosity is at its peak, then you can tell me their stupid backstory. But as far as freaking like this book, alright? I'm mad. I am angry. My father was a king and son of kings. He was a short man, as most of us are, blah, blah, blah. He married my mother when she was 14. It was a good match. She was an only child, and her father's fortune would go to her husband, blah, blah, blah. He did not find out in the wedding until the wedding that she was simple, blah, blah, blah. When I was delivered, he plucked me from her arms. Quickly, I was a disappointment. Whatever. That's a whole freaking first page. It's just describing this kid's literal birth and who his parents were, or whatever. I don't care. The story isn't about the act of giving birth or the act of freaking doing whatever, right? But then, like, I turn halfway into the book and it says they're sailing on a ship. It's like, I want to do that part. I didn't want to have to get to page 172 in order to freaking get to the fact that, oh, they're going on an adventure or whatever, right? I want to know what I'm in for. When you write a book, you're supposed to show your audience what they're in for. And you're supposed to give them this promise. The story is supposed to start right away. It shouldn't start with freaking whatever. Like, my mom was reading this book or whatever. This is considered one of the greatest pieces of literature in modern times. And she stopped it. She stopped on the 10th page. Because it's so freaking boring. The kid was like 6 years old still. In chapter 3, he's still like a 9-year-old. And it's like, it's so bad. Because the majority of the story isn't him as a 9-year-old. So why do I have to read through all this nonsense of him being like that? The thing is, it's not bad information to know about. It's not bad information to know about at all. And yeah, sure, it adds to his character. But if the majority of your story is when this person is an adult and they're going on an adventure, then you need to start off the book by making that promise. By making that promise of this kid is an adult and he will go on an adventure, right? And you make that promise to the reader by freaking introducing it as such. When you read the first chapter, like let's say you're looking for a new book and you see this book on the shelf and you're like, oh, I've heard good things about this book. And then you read, and then you open it up to the first page. And then you read about how the kid is freaking born. You're going to put the book down and walk away from the bookstore. You're going to get something more exciting. Because the book didn't sell you. You know, a lot of times when you learn like how to write, like creative writing classes and stuff like that, right? You typically learn not only the first chapter, but the first sentence, the first 8 words that get read by your reader need to be the best thing ever, because they need to captivate you, right? Otherwise, people won't continue to read, because most people are just shopping. Most people are either shopping at Barnes & Noble for their next, the next book they're going to read, or they're looking on friggin' the Google, and they're looking at Google Preview, where it gives you like, oh, you can have the first 40 pages of this for free.
Whenever I climb, I'm followed by a dog called Ego.
Ego's not a dog.
Friedrich Nietzsche.
Yeah, freaking Nietzsche, dude. Why did you even put that quote? The quote doesn't make sense. But yeah, no, this stupid... I'm complaining about this because... Yeah, it's like, it becomes... It's not... the book needs to be interesting, right? It's interesting. It needs to be interesting. And how is it interesting? Well, it captivates you. It gets you into the action. Or it tells you about this character who's interesting. Is this character interesting? No, they're a fucking baby. If they're not interesting on page 1, then why the hell do I want to read more pages? Right? How am I supposed to know that this character is going to be interesting? There could be... Just imagine this, right? Song of Achilles is super popular, and, and so the promise that it's going to be good isn't made by the author or isn't made by the words in the first chapter. It's made by all the people recommending it to you. That's the promise. A book itself, which means that the book itself doesn't have the ability to captivate you on its own. You need other people's recommendations on it. You need literary major. You need English majors who freaking had to read this book as a homework assignment tell you that, oh no, actually it gets pretty good. That's a bad book. That's it's not necessarily a bad book. I'm sure the books are great, but I can't sit through all this crap because I'm not interested in it, right? You look at things that are actually, a book has to be able to sell you on its premise and be able to sell you on what's good about it in the first words that you read of it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the first one sentence, but it's got to be the first page. In fact, imagine there were 10 different books by 10 different authors, all called Song of Achilles. And your friend is like, oh, Song of Achilles is really good, but there are 10 copies of it. Right? How do you know which one is actually the good one? Well, you open up each book and then see which one is the good one. And then you read the first page of one, be like, what the frick? Son of Kings, this isn't kid's birth, this isn't interesting at all. And then you skip it, and then your friend's like, oh no, that was the one. And it's like, how the frick was I supposed to know, right? How was I supposed to be able to determine that this one was the interesting one, whereas all the other ones were junk, right? There's nothing to set it apart from any of the other ones, because it starts off really boring. Whereas if it actually started off interesting, then I would actually want to read more of it. I myself would want to read more of it. let's say it's the apocalypse, right? Let's say you're the last person on the planet, and you have all your food and water and shelter secure, and then you're like, I'm bored. There's no internet. I want to read books. You go to Barnes and Noble, right? Barnes and Noble's abandoned. It's empty, but you have a whole bunch of freaking. You have, a whole bunch of books, on the shelves or whatever. How do you know which ones are interesting? Well, you read the first page of them, and if the first page is about fucking childbirth, you're gonna skip it. I don't want to read a book about childbirth. I don't want to read a freaking history lesson on this kid's parents. So I'm gonna skip it. The book isn't about that. But how was I supposed to know, right? I went off of whatever the first page was.
Oh,
Look at something that's like, look at something that's a little more interesting, right? Compared to like, you guys probably have heard of the show Attack on Titan, right? The first episode of Attack on Titan, literally the first minute of it is about, oh, these people are living in a walled off city, and it shows like the giants roaming around outside. That sets up the premise. That's great, right? Imagine the first episode is the first chapter. That's a great premise. That's awesome. This world is already interesting, right? There are giants outside. There are humans who are scared and weak to them, and the only thing separating them is one brick wall. That's awesome. So that setup alone promises you that there's going to be something going on with these freaking giants, and I'm going to be disappointed if there's not. And then by the end of the first episode, the characters that you know and love or whatever, they get attacked by giants, and their mother is eaten in front of them. That's freaking cool, dude. But besides how cool it is, it delivers on its promise, and it sets up what the rest of the story is going to be about. The giants invade, and now the characters are, now it's set up this conflict. It's the humans versus the giants. And that alone, no matter if you loved it or you hate it, from just the first episode, you know what the story is going to be about. You know everything you need to know about the world itself at that moment, and you're invested in these three characters who are kids at the time, but that's completely fine, because the point of the first episode wasn't to showcase how the characters were as kids. It was to showcase the fact that the world has giants in it. That was the point of the first episode, which is why it worked. Which is why everyone got on board with it. Which is why that people continue to watch Attack on Titan past episode 1, is because they knew from episode 1 that this story is about, is about freaking having to deal with the giants. They knew that because the show literally showed it to them in episode 1. Whereas the first chapter in this stupid book is talking about this king who has this kid, and his mother is stupid, and so the kid is like weak, and he's not like all the other boys or whatever, and the king doesn't like him. So chapter 1 basically sets up the fact that in Song of Achilles, chapter 1 sets up the fact that this kid sucks, and his dad doesn't like him because of it. He's disappointed in his son, which is a fine premise on its own, but the whole book isn't about the dad's disappointment in the kid or whatever. Even if it sets something up, even if that disappointment sets something up, sets up an event or an excuse for why they go on their quest or whatever, that's still not good enough to dedicate your entire first chapter to. Because your first chapter needs to be a microcosm of what your book is about. If the book is an adventure book, then chapter 1 needs to be going on an adventure in just a small form or whatever, right? Even if it's a kid going on an adventure in the woods behind his house. That would do more to sell what the actual book is about than freaking describing the kid's birth or whatever, right? If literally sentence one of chapter one was always, as a kid I always wanted to go out to sea, then I as the reader would expect that, okay, the kid's going to go out to sea, and this is going to be an adventure sailing book.
I'm gonna let you be for a little bit.
Benefati, you've been leaving me be for like freaking years now. Okay, here we go. I want to practice my movement. Alright. There we go. Ooh, a little hesitation there. There we go. Nice. I reach out here, and boom. But yeah, no. The first chapter needs to not necessarily sell you on an interesting idea like Attack on Titan did, but it needs to tell you what the book is going to be about. Because I'm not gonna sit here. If this was just a random book I pulled off the shelf, I'm not going to pay $15 for the book and invest 10 hours of my time reading it if it's not going to be an interesting book. And a lot of books aren't interesting. And so how do I know that this is going to be an interesting book when it's not interesting in its first chapter? Right? When I don't know what the book is going to be about in its first chapter. In fact, that was the first time I ever skipped ahead, was just on a stream like that. That's the first time I ever skipped ahead in the book. I didn't know they were going to sail on a boat. I literally read the words sail on a boat in freaking chapter, or I read we sailed through the something. We sailed through the storm or whatever. It was page 172. I didn't know that they were going to sail on a ship. I didn't know that this was going to be an adventure book in the slightest. I thought this was going to be about this kid who's a disappointment to his father, and therefore he's going to be a disappointment to other people. That's what I thought this book was going to be about. I'm 3 chapters into it, and that's all I know. I've wasted an hour of my life reading this, and that's all I know. It's not an interesting it's not an interesting concept, but that's what I thought the book was going to be about. If I didn't want an adventure book, then I'm going to get halfway through this book, and then they're going to start an adventure, and I'm going to be turned off by it. If I did want an adventure book, then I'm going to... If I did want an adventure book, then I'm going to read the first couple chapters of this book, realize they're not going on an adventure and it's just a bunch of dumb exposition about how this kid sucks. And then I'm going to be like, okay, well, this isn't going anywhere, time for the next book, right? Which is why it's so important in writing. If you write your own book or you make your own story, then the first chapter, the first thing that your reader reads needs to be a representation of what your book is about, right? That might be too... Nope. Boy. Haha. LMAO. I dropped. God damn it. This game's so tough. I experienced this a lot in Dark Souls. where this game reminds me of Dark Souls, because the whole goal of that game, obviously, is to complete it, but you're adventuring through this world, and you're trying to go from checkpoint to checkpoint, basically, right? The game is so tough that you can't just get it all through in one sweep. So with Dark Souls, you got to get from checkpoint to checkpoint. Dying right before a checkpoint is like the worst feeling in the world. But the thing is, it sets you all the way back. I beat all 3 Dark Souls games. So obviously I've put in the time and the suffering. I've put in the time where I'll get to a checkpoint, and then I'll go out and I'll die. And then I'll go out again, get a little bit further, and die. I'll leave the checkpoint and explore the world for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I'll die, and I'll have to start all over again. But each time I start over, I get just a little bit better. I can attack the monsters a little bit better. I can get to the next. I can get to the next section with just a little bit more health than last time, or with a little bit more health potions than last time. And by the time I get to a checkpoint, it's a huge relief. But at the same time, I had to repeat so many sections of that game so many times, and to the point where it doesn't become painful anymore, like you would expect it to. It just becomes muscle memory. This game is just one long simplified version of that concept. It's just one long search for a checkpoint, and every single time I have to start over, all of the muscle memory, all the sections that came before it are just there. It's just an instinct to do it again. That's why I'm not even reacting anymore to when I fall down. It's because it's like, okay, here we go again. And then my body just does it, right? The hand on the mouse just does it. My cat's watching me play. Is she? She's like falling asleep to the gameplay. It's cute. So even if I have to start all the way at the beginning, 5 or 10 or 100 times, it's something that I'm used to, and it becomes sort of muscle memory or whatever. So I actually feel a feeling of accomplishment by getting back to my previous area. So just get a little bit further. Last time I made it up the slide, and I was able to go to the boxes part. Next time I get up there, maybe I'll be able to get to. Next time I get up there, maybe I'll be able to get past the boxes part, or maybe I won't, and then I'll get to do this again. But it's in the same vein of like when you replay a game. When you replay a game that you've already played, and you know how to tackle it. You know how to tackle it. You go a bit faster than last time, right? Maybe you get stuck on one part of the game and can't remember, oh, what did I do last time or whatever, right? This game is a very shortened form of that. It just forces you to replay itself over and over again. Which is fine, because it's a short game. Because someone can beat this game in under a minute. It's a short game, right? And they're not using any tricks or any advanced, glitches that I don't know about. Obviously, they're a lot better at the game, but it's a short game. Right? It's just like Outer Wilds. You can beat Outer Wilds in 10 minutes. It's a short game. It's just your skill level and how much you know is what makes it a long one. Obviously, with Outer Wilds, it was about how much you know. But with this game, it's all about your skill level. If I can beat it fast, then I'm good at the game. I feel good. If I beat it slow, then I can get better. Just like that. If I can beat this stupid part in one attempt, then I was really good that one attempt. If it takes me 5 minutes like it just did there, then I was really bad and I need to get better. And I'll get better next time I have to restart. So yeah, that's why this game isn't as rage-inducing as like you would expect it to be. Because I actually have the patience for this. The only reason I rage at video games is because something is unnecessarily hard. It's unfair in that sense. Right? The game mechanics don't work. Or something like that. They don't work as intended. Everything in this game works as intended. Even if he puts little bumpers or little like... Even if he puts little bumpers or he puts little like... You know, things that would push you off when they shouldn't or whatever. You can tell where they are and you can remember that for next time. The best thing about this game is that it's consistent. That's what you need in a game, is consistency. Which is why this game is a lot better than other games. Or that's why this game is a lot less rage-inducing than other games that are technically easier, but where the mechanics of the game don't work all the time. That's why I get upset. The mechanics of this game work 100% of the time. And so every single failure I get was either due to my own lack of knowledge of what to do in an area or my own lack of skill in order to pull it off. And I can tell when I'm just swinging my hammer like that and just trying to go up and I keep failing, it's because I'm not putting in the effort to properly time my jumps, to properly aim for the ledges that I need to and avoid the ledges that I don't. Right? Like that, even that last jump where it seemed like I pushed myself off with the hammer, I wasn't putting in the effort to make sure that didn't happen. And I just did it again, and that's why I fell back. Every setback in this game is 100% my fault. It's either my fault for not being good enough and not, putting in enough, and, not being skilled enough. It's either that, or me not putting in enough effort to do a section I already know, or just my general lack of knowledge of the game, right? And that's why I can learn. And that's why there are speedrunners of this game who can finish the game in under a minute, whereas it's going to take me 8 hours to complete the game. Right? Because I'm just not good. I'm just not good enough at the game. And that's what a game is supposed to be. When you first boot it up, it's not supposed to be easy. A game is supposed to be hard until you learn it. That's what makes a good video game. A game is supposed to reward you based off of... It's supposed to reward you for learning how to play it, right? Just like in... I mean, it's a little similar... I mean, it's obviously synonymous to real life. If I learn how to do something, then I'm able to do it well, and I'm able to do it quicker than, other people. But it's also similar to studying. If you're learning a concept and then you get it, if you're learning a concept and you try and study at it and then you get it, then on the next test you can get a good grade. And then that good grade is your reward, for doing well. Obviously in school, with tests and everything. That's like trying to play one life mode, right? You're you get one test on the chapter, you fail it, you don't get a second shot, right? You're failed, you can't play anymore, right? You got to pick up a new game, which is a new chapter of whatever the heck you're learning. So see, I still don't know how to do this part. The first time I did this part, I got lucky. So the question is, how do I do it? I was thinking about just looking up like a video of someone doing this. Like just a guide or whatever. But that would get mixed up in like speedrunning guides. Plus I wouldn't feel very accomplished. Most of this game is just knowledge based. You have to figure out how to play it. And with each failure you gain a little bit more knowledge. Like with that failure, I learned that if I fling myself towards the right too much, then I'll bounce back, and my hammer, and since the platform I need to land on is lined up perfectly with the metal plates that since it's lined up perfectly with the metal plates, then I can't then I'll bounce back and then my hammer won't reach, which means I have to throw myself at such a velocity that it won't bump into those, or at least if it bumps into those, I slide down. That's what I learned on that last attempt. Will I be able to apply that knowledge next attempt? I don't know. But I'm looking forward to my next attempt at that area. Which is what you're supposed to do in video games. That's what video games are supposed to be, is you look forward, you learn from your failures, and you look forward to when you're able to try to succeed. That's what video games are, and that's what real life is, right? If you're passionate about if you're passionate about doing something, then that's what it is. You want to get better, and you need to fail in order to get better. That's what it is. And the only thing you lose when you fail is time and your own pride. When I beat this game, I'm going to be able to say that I beat getting over it with Benefati. And I'm going to be able to tell people that Papa Bennett really helped me out. Really helped me out in this journey to beat this game. That's what I'm going to be able to say. I'm going to earn that sense of accomplishment. Even if no one looks at the achievements on my Steam profile, I'm still going to earn it. Bye. Call me out. But yeah, I like games like this, or like Dark Souls, or and any other kind of games like that. Games that are fun in their mechanics and in their gameplay. Guys, I was complaining to you on stream about Scarlet Nexus, the new anime game that came out. And it looks cool aesthetically, but the gameplay doesn't look challenging. It looks fun, but it's not challenging, which means that there's not going to be any satisfaction when you actually do something, right? Oh, I can throw a bunch of attacks at the enemy, right? That's not... If the enemy isn't challenging themselves, then it doesn't matter. Whereas in a game like Dark Souls, right? In Dark Souls, it's a third-person RPG, so basically you're going around. You can have a sword or an axe or a big old hammer. You can dodge roll, or you can tank the hits with your big armor. You can have staffs and wands, so like you can cast magic spells, or you can even have pyromancy, so you can throw like fireballs and stuff. It's a cool game, and there's definitely a lot to do, and there's a lot of different play styles, and some things you can do in the game make the game a little easier, right? Being able to throw fireballs in between every hit makes the enemies die faster, right? And so that makes it, be the ability to do that is pretty fun. And so being able to, and so in that game, it's there's a lot of different things you could do. You could have one sword and shield. You could have a giant two-handed sword. You could have a big old sledgehammer, right? You could have spells and wands, or you could cast fireballs. It's a cool game, but what makes that gameplay even better is the fact that is the fact that you can is the fact that the enemies are hard to kill. And so because they're hard to kill, you want to be able to do something. You want to be able to play the game. You want to be able to find out how can you play the game so that the enemies will die easier, right? Not only do you want to throw fireballs and slash up enemies and cast magic, but you want to be able to do that in order to kill the enemies. Otherwise, you might as well just be playing a simulator, right? Otherwise, the game might as well just not have enemies, and just be simply you walking around an empty field, casting your magic and stuff. If that's the kind of game you want to play, there's plenty of test projects out there where you can do that. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. How was my setup? That metal crate up there, I think, and I thought, and I think I was right. It's perfectly positioned to where there's a time lag between when you have a hammer and you're able to swing it back. While your character is dropping, the time that it takes for that hammer to swing back, you start at the top, and the hammer swings, and by the time it gets to the other side, you're in this gap now. The hammer can actually enter the gap because you've fallen that far. That's I think that's how it works. I think the developer put more thought into that, and he play tested it. And he was like, how high do I make this? How big of a gap do I make this, or whatever? So, which I trust that this guy, considering that this one map was the only thing he had to do to create the game, I think that he put a lot of thought into it. And he did say before, he would test a section. He would make a section and he would test it over and over and slowly tweak it and whatnot. I think he put a lot of time into this little section here. Don't go out, you bitch. No. Go back in. God damn it. Pulling in from the left to the right isn't natural for me. Don't extend, you idiot. I need him to not extend, but I need to push I need to push the mouse to the left. And I can't. I don't naturally do that because I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed, so I want it to go out. But at this angle, that would push him out. I need to start off like this, but then pull in. I need to pull in, which means that I need to slowly bring the mouse towards me, and then freaking let it go. Oh my god, I lost progress. Do I just YOLO it? I can't YOLO it because I extend out all the way. Go this way, go this way, go this way, go this way. Go, 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 go. Now, can I pull in? Now I have enough space to do a wide angle, but it's gonna slide if I don't do it quickly. Oh my fucking god. Guys, this is the farthest we've ever made it. Oh my god. Now that security camera is there. That really scares me. Not just because I'm scared of security cameras, but I believe we have to get on the we have to launch ourselves up to the security camera and then swing off of it, off the wall.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
I like his quotes have good ideas, or not. What he says. He has good ideas, but he doesn't end them. He just stops midway. He called me an acrobat, though. I like that. He complimented me on how far I've stuck with this game. I guess this is kind of the point where people stop. I mean, people probably quit before this point. Then if you get to this point, you're like, okay, yeah, you're in it for the long run. I wish I could tell how many people got to like each section. That'd be cool. What he said about games being really difficult and like being really harsh to the player, making you restarting, resetting, and all that stuff. That was very reminiscent of like the old like 80s like arcade cabinets, the 80s, 90s, you know. You put in a quarter in the machine at the arcade, and then it and then you know, you get one try, you get one life. And if you die, then it literally costs you more money. Right? And people loved their quarters. They wanted to be able to play games for longer with their quarters. But you could die on level 1, spending 25 cents, or you can make it all the way to the end and beat the game on 25 cents. And so the better player played cheaper because he didn't have to spend his money. It was easier than I thought. Now I need to do the same thing up to the couch. This couch isn't very stable. I mean, the object itself is, but the way that my hammer rests on it isn't. I'm sure some people can just boom, 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 boom all the way up this or whatever. don't want to be angled like this. I need to get up onto the love seat up there.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Ooh, he's calling you guys out. He's calling you guys out. You're most likely watching this on YouTube. Don't fail me now, Papa Bennett. Nope, nope. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. I need it. Papa Bennett calling you guys out.
But on the
like
off
that.
chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
Frustrated is underrated. Is he tricking me? That's what I want to know. I'm too focused on the game to take like what he says seriously. Or to really like think about what he's saying or whatever.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
It's licorice. I only like sweet licorice. I don't like black licorice. Bye. I didn't earn the orange yet. I didn't earn the sweetness yet. Right? I haven't earned it yet. That's a jump, dude. If I fall down, then I have to start all over. I'm sure there are some YouTubers who have fallen off at this point, and you get their reaction on camera. Bennett Foddy, my man. You torture us. You really do torture us. Imagine playing this game. Imagine liking this game. Imagine playing this game for fun. Imagine being so much of a masochist that you actually play games like this in Dark Souls over and over again, failing at the same part over and over again.
No.
I'm like a pro at that part now. How was I bad before? Oh, hey, it's the orange. Hey, right under my sledgehammer. It's the orange that I knocked off. Ooh. That's a spicy take. All right. Oh, oh, haha. He did actually forgive me a little bit. He put this slide part here, so that when you fail at that top part, then you don't reset all the way. This part, it kind of acts like a checkpoint, kind of. If you fail this part again, then, like I'm probably about to do, then obviously you'll go all the way down. But in reality, this isn't really that long of a game. I mean, even if you go through everything naturally, um, then it would only take somebody a couple minutes. I guessed wrong there. Whenever I fall, there's a strategy now. Which way do I point my sledgehammer? Do I point it to the left to try to get on there? Or do I point it to the right to get on this barbecue?
No.
I want poke. Maybe I'll get myself some poke. Nope, we gotta go back here. He said maybe you don't actually hate it. I was just talking about how I don't actually hate this game. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's like he heard me. It's like he heard me and was like, oh no, I'll make you hate it. For that to actually happen right as I say that, it's literally the definition of jinxing myself. I can't imagine. I've jinxed myself so many times in this game. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. What a thing to say right before that fall.
No.
I'm not good enough. I can't make him pull back mid-swing. Because when I swing it, I'm supposed to swing, hit the rock, propel myself up. And then when it's down here, I need to pull back. Retract it, keep it retracted. Then when it's about here, extend it again. In order to make that jump perfectly every single time. I'm not doing that. I hate that. I start thinking about something and I get like really immersed into it. But it's like not anything fun that I'm thinking about. I used to get really immersed into like when I was thinking about like my book. that I want to write, but it's hard to do that nowadays. I mean, I still do. I still do it in like the shower and whatnot. But nowadays, what I really do is, oh no, I know what that is. But like before, I would be able to do it or whatever. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say. Nope. Actually deactivated it. Ah, it's like trapped there. Alright. That little ledge is more forgiving than those stairs up there are. He said, but on the off chance that you're playing this game, that you yourself are playing or whatever, he really thinks that, he really anticipated that more people would just simply watch this game on YouTube than would actually like play the game themselves up until that point. I mean, he definitely called out a lot of people there. It's pretty funny. Everything's just a learning experience, though, is what it is. I feel like I'm slowly, like, it feels like I'm learning how to speedrun. There's a way up from here. I know that. I know that I can just shoot up and then go to the and then go up to that backwards stair part. I know you can do that. I just don't know how. Oh, whoops. I just fell on top of it. Okay. Nope. Gotta try that again. Everything's consistent in this game. This part's a little easier than like the future parts because I'm allowed the full swing. He made this forgiving. Wonder how many hours I've put into this game. Curious. I've only played this game on stream, and it's only been in like 1 or 2 hour bursts. Nice, nice, nice. No, I'm not gonna be greedy. Perfect. All right. Maybe we'll play Dragon's Dogma on stream. Be a fun one. It's kind of hard to sit through that, but but whatever. Or sit through the beginning at least. I've played the beginning of that game like twice, but I can kind of like shake myself off here. Did it? Nope. Nope. Don't fall off right as I say I did it. I don't want to be a liar. Liar. Pants on fate. This backwards stair part was impossible. I need to retract and then go up. Oh, I did it. Wow. Okay, that actually worked. There's a strategy. It's just like Dark Souls. The gameplay itself is really fun. That's why I like this game. Nice. That was actually kind of lucky. I didn't mean to do that. I need the flat part of this down. No. We're going again. We're going again, guys. Doesn't matter how sweaty my hands get. Oh, man. Alright. We're going again. Here we go. Hope you guys can still see me. Yeah. I gotta do laundry tomorrow. Or tonight. It's being used right now, though. Nope. I need to get on top of the security camera, which means my sledgehammer needs to stay on top of it. I can use that to propel myself back on for safety. Okay, okay. I see. Perfect physics. Let's see here. Get on here. Let it tilt. The camera is positioned perfectly to go to the next section. Nice. Then I'll go up. Speedrunning this game would actually be kind of fun. I knew I could do that. That was intentional. That was intentional. Alright, being able to do that. Pull in, then go out. Good. Oh my god, okay. Okay, that stair part actually is becoming a bit easier. It tilts like that. I go up, stay on there. Nice. Then I hit, go up here. Do the same with that. Do the same with that. Pull in, oh. Oh, that forgave me. This game is very forgiving. Guys, the difficulty in this is just a meme. It's just like Dark Souls. It's just like everyone's like, oh, this game is so, Dark Souls is so hard. Oh, getting over it is the Dark Souls of mountain climber games. I fucking know. Haven't you guys ever heard of that? Like, a game being described as the Dark Souls of something. I need to propel myself off, then go left. I need to make sure. No, I don't want to be at that angle. It's not a fun angle. Grab it. No. Grab it. Oh my god. I fucked that up. That was my bad. I should have retracted the hammer, because I ended up pushing myself off. This is the difficult part. See, it was the difficult part. I told you guys. No one's gonna watch a 3-hour stream of some guy failing at this game over and over again. That would be silly. That would be silly. But yeah, anyway, the point is that when you write a book, you're supposed to have a really good first chapter. And if you don't, then a lot of people aren't going to be able to find out how great your book really is. Because they're not going to sit through a boring first chapter. They're not going to sit through a boring first 2 chapters. And they're definitely not going to get to the point in the book where things start getting interesting or whatever. So. Might be too close to the edge. Dang it. That part's really hard. I'm sure it's consistent. I just don't know where. Nope. Kind of gained a bit of a mastery over the controls now. So. Don't hope. Sometimes he does that. Not sometimes, but. The hammer will come off or whatever. One swing. Nope. Can I reach? Oh, I can't reach. If I don't reach that umbrella, it's not a good run. God dang it. Come on, man. Dang it. I am starting to tilt. I can tell that, so I might not be able to play this much longer. Just because I'm not going to be as skilled at it, right? As you play a game that's frustrating, you do kind of get worse and worse at it. See, look, I can't even. I'm starting to complain. I know what to do. I know how to do it, but my body is lagging behind. It's this sort of like, it's this sort of, I guess, physical exhaustion that results from being mentally exhausted. At games like this that require your utmost skill. Dang, I keep hitting that. Wow. Okay, I want to have another go at that top area, though. Up here, it hits the rake instead of going along to it. Then hit that, but then it bounces. I don't have enough time to like look at it when it bounces. This is tough. This is becoming tough because I'm not as. Remember earlier, like 15 minutes ago, when I said like, "Oh, imagine being. How was I so bad at this slide section?" And now I'm being bad at the slide section. Toss over here. Go up. Go up. The game, when I say the game is forgiving, I don't mean the game forgives you when you fail, but the game doesn't forgive you when you're bad. A prime example of this is when I fall like this way, over here. I failed that attempt, right? But I'm still able to attempt it again because I wasn't bad on my fall. I didn't break focus. I knew which direction to have my sledgehammer, and because I knew which direction, the game made sure that there was a ledge there. Whereas if I didn't know, if I just mindlessly, reached for whatever I thought would be available, then it wouldn't be available, right? There are safety nets, but you have to know where they are, and you have to know which ones are in range. See, I should have had it to the right instead of the left there, but I am starting to lose my focus. My God, let's go. There's a balance between where to put the sledgehammer and what I hit with my cauldron that I'm in. I'm not getting past it in the way that I used to be. So I can't get too close to the wall, which means that my swings can't propel me towards the wall. They just have to propel me up. Just like that. See? Finally understood it. I don't think I can be consistent on it. The game will be consistent on rewarding it, but I can't be consistent on. Once again. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Times of 512. Oh, fine. Messed up. Damn it. Can't be too close or too far. Nice. Nice. A little more consistent on it. This part is going to be tricky. Not this part. That part just has a stupid kid on it. No, this part. No, I need to be close enough. Damn it. As I said that, I dropped while I was too far away. There goes the orange. That's never happened to me before. Damn it. Yeah, guys, look at the time. Yeah, I gotta not play this game anymore. That's definitely definitely just, you know. Imagine dying. Imagine losing your progress. Imagine it. Just imagine losing your progress in Bennett Foddy's Biking to America. 11 con. Dude, this thread has so much. Dude, I'm glad I got freaking second reply to. That twist. Dude, these people are getting it for like $2 to $3, really? Lame. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. I want to grab a quick bite to eat before dinner. Crush. What game should we play next? That guy isn't Albion. I like play some Halo. You know, whatever, right? Maybe 2 minutes. Guess I'll keep Halo. I don't know. Anyway, guys, be right back. I'll put on a YouTube video for you guys if y'all bored. I don't know how long I'm gonna be. Probably like 5 minutes. Anyway, looks good. World's most expensive food. What's worth it? Yeah.
Hello, I'm Andrew from the show Worth It, the show where we eat different foods at different price points.
Boom. Here we go. Yeah, pizza.
Hey Andrew, how's it going? What's up?
Yeah, let's watch it. You guys can watch it. I'm gonna be right back. Be right back. Actually, a little crisper quality.
Hey Andrew.
Be right back. Be right back. Oh, this crashes the stream, guys. Sorry. I'll bring up a new stream if it does. Be right back.
How's it going? What's up, man? My bestie Keith actually is not available right now, but I was wondering if you would be at all willing to come with me on a food adventure.
So I'm just like your backup?
We're doing pizza.
Okay.
Sweet. Let's go.
So where are we going?
We're on our way right now to eat 3 different pizzas at 3 drastically different price points. And we're gonna find out which one is the most worth it at its price.
What does the expensive one cost?
$135.
$135. Is it made of gold? Why do you need me to come with you?
Because I need a partner in crime, and you are the best friend today.
Let me look up some dynamic duos and then we can decide which one we are. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Who's who?
Why can't we just be Steven and Andrew?
Spaghetti and meatballs. Milk and cookies.
I'll meet you inside.
Beavis and Butthead. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. I think it's pretty obvious.
What about the Three Musketeers? We're gonna serve for you today our basic pizza. It's our simple pie. Our simple pie is just tomato sauce, Parmesan, and whole milk mozzarella, as well as our green stripe. It's got basil pesto, mozzarella, all natural chicken, wild baby arugula, and roasted red bell peppers.
How much is the simple pie?
At this location is $5.25.
That's value right there.
Or for $7.95, you can get as many toppings as you like, as much of them as you like.
Pretty great.
And here's the cool thing about it. Just like any fine dining restaurant, all of our stuff's all natural.
So like how many pies does this location make in a day?
We've done over 1,200.
That's a lot of pizza.
We're here. The first pizza restaurant.
Not how I thought my day would go, but all right.
This pizza's the size of your head, and it's $5. Can we cheers? It's really thin.
With the pizza?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a great pizza.
This pizza's called the simple pie. It's very simple, and I think that's how you should do things in life.
$5, you're getting the 3 things that make pizza pizza.
You have good dough. You have good sauce. You have good cheese.
This sauce is delicious. Have you had this sauce yet?
I've been eating the pizza. Let's try the other pizza though. So we got the most expensive pizza here, and it's $7.95. Hey, oh, cheers. This one is very good. You demolished pizza.
I know. This is something that you're gonna have to get used to. I have no self-control.
You were a pizza monster.
And you are a pizza plebeian.
It's pretty good.
Next place.
That simple pie was great, but I would spend the extra $3 to get that pesto pizza.
I think I would just get 2 simple pies instead.
Pizza fact.
No, that's not how it works. I say the pizza
Pizza fact, I like pizza. Pizza fact. Experts theorize that the price of pizza in New York City will always equal the price of a subway fare.
So if you have a slice of pizza, you can trade that for a free ride.
Oh, I've had too much pizza today.
We've only been to one place.
You want a Tootsie Pop?
We're gonna make a burrata pizza for you today. Burrata cheese is basically fresh mozzarella preparation. Very soft, rich, luxurious mozzarella cheese. First, we'll stretch the dough, and then we'll put a little bit of olive oil on the crust. We'll top it with our passato, which is our tomato sauce, and then layer the squash blossoms over the top. Spread it over the pizza, it goes in the oven.
And how do you know when it's finished?
One of the true tells is you turn it up on one end, and it'll stay like a board. And then it gets topped with the burrata cheese, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, and black pepper.
It sounds delicious. What makes your pizza different from other pizzas?
We focus a lot on the crust. The toppings are important. We put a lot of attention to that, but people don't know that that's what makes the pizza so good. They just think it's the toppings, but it's actually the crust.
Oh wow, that is so good. This pizza comes in quarters. I think that is awesome.
These are all good slices. Cheers. Cheers. That's a perfect pizza.
I'm calling it right now, we're not gonna get a better pizza than this. I just got into the crust. The way that really fresh popcorn tastes, you got like flavored air coming out of the crust. How are you not excited about this? Do you get what I'm talking about?
You know what's also interesting? The pepper.
Yes. I love putting black pepper on stuff. I put a disgusting amount on it. My
This is a lot.
girlfriend yells at me all the time.
You have a girlfriend?
Feels like I'm eating something that was prepared with love for me and you and all of you guys out there. Are you having a great time?
Pizzeria Mimosa, amazing, 10 out of 10. Stephen Lim, pretty fun. I feel like I'm starting to get drunk off pizza.
Where did you get that pizza? Pizza fact! Did you know that in 2001, Pizza Hut delivered a pizza to the International Space Station? Can you imagine eating pizza in space?
Then I'd be pissed off that they sent me Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut's good, what are you talking about?
If you're sending it all the way to space, they could go ahead and send you the best pizza from Earth.
What will it take for the next pizza to win out?
I don't know.
I'm the chef de cuisine of Spago Beverly Hills. I will be making Italian white truffle pizza that's in season right now. What's so special is the truffle. Truffles are fungus and they grow under the ground. A pound of white truffle would go as high as $3,000. So a little piece like this, about $100. We will be stretching this dough to about 9-inch diameter. We'll put mozzarella on top of the dough. The dough will go in the pizza oven for about 5 minutes. We use real wood-fired oven. This will get somewhat smoky aroma. Once it comes out, we're going to shave a lot of white truffle.
That's it.
That's it. 3 ingredients. As soon as you shave the white truffle on it, the aroma will just explode. It has its own distinct aroma you can't find in anything else. This is $135 on the menu. Actually, a bargain. When we have special ingredients like this, for us, it's not about making money. It's more of us showcasing the seasonality and sharing the beautiful ingredients with the guests.
So we got some white wine as suggested by the chef. Wow, I've already learned today that wine goes delightfully with pizza. Are you ready for this? I don't know if I'm ready.
I'm a little apprehensive about eating a pizza that might never be surpassed again in my life. The most expensive pizza tip touch that's ever occurred.
Here we go. That's an indescribable taste. You already ate half the pizza.
Yeah, I like pizza.
It is the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life.
If I ordered this and this dining room were full, other diners would be jealous. The plate would come by, they'd all just be turning their heads. What's that smell? That smell is my dinner.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Finally, I've found a pizza that makes me slow down and enjoy each bite.
We did it. We slowed Andrew down.
I got us some candy corn for dessert because we're best friends now.
Ooh, which value was worth it the most?
The $5 pizza was amazing, but it was a little too formulaic. I would go with mozza. They've really honed and perfected that craft.
Spago was truly an out-of-body experience. But that wasn't a pizza. That was a truffle dish that happened to come on a pizza. I will also have to go with Pizzeria Mozza. That broad cheese was a game changer.
Some of the world's mysteries have been brought to an end. That's kind of sad. It's like I know that Santa Claus isn't real anymore. You want a piece of candy corn? Cleanse your palate?
Do not ruin that pizza with candy corn.
Open up. Absolutely. Open up. Just give me one mouthful.
God dang it. Policy violations, really.